100 Fun Facts About Space. Our solar system. The Sun accounts for about 99.86% of all the mass in the entire solar system. A day on Venus is longer than its year. It takes 243 Earth days to rotate once, but only 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. Jupiter is so massive that it could fit all the other planets in the solar system inside it combined, with room to spare. Saturn's density is so low that it would float in water, if you could find a bathtub big enough. Mars has the largest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons, roughly 3 times the height of Mount Everest. Mercury has almost no atmosphere, so temperatures swing from about 430 degrees Celsius during the day to 180 degrees Celsius at night. Uranus rotates on its side, with an axial tilt of about 98 degrees, likely from an ancient collision. Neptune has the fastest winds in the solar system, reaching over 1,200 miles per hour, 2,000 kilometers per hour. 1 year on Neptune equals about 165 Earth years, meaning it's only completed one full orbit since its discovery in 1846, in 2011. The asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter contains millions of objects, but its total mass is still less than that of Earth's moon. Moons. 11. As of 2026, Saturn has around 285 confirmed moons, nearly triple Jupiter's total, after a wave of new discoveries using advanced telescope techniques. 12. Jupiter's moon count passed 100 in 2026, with most of them being small, irregular captured objects only a few kilometers wide. 13. Jupiter's moon Ganymede is the largest moon in the solar system, bigger than the planet Mercury. 14. Saturn's moon Titan is the only moon in the solar system with a substantial atmosphere and stable liquid lakes and rivers, made of methane and ethane rather than water. 15. Europa, one of Jupiter's moons, is believed to have a liquid water ocean beneath its icy crust, possibly containing more water than all of Earth's oceans combined. 16. Saturn's moon Enceladus shoots geysers of ice and water vapor from its south pole, hinting at a subsurface ocean. 17. Earth's moon is slowly drifting away from us at about 3.8 centimeters per year, roughly the rate your fingernails grow. 18. The same side of the moon always faces Earth because the moon is tidally locked to us. 19. Mars has 2 small, irregularly shaped moons, Phobos and Deimos, thought to be captured asteroids. 20. Pluto's largest moon, Charon, is so big relative to Pluto that the two are sometimes considered a double dwarf planet system, orbiting a point of gravity between them. 21. Light from the Sun takes about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach Earth. 22. The Sun is so large that about 1.3 million Earths could fit inside it. 23. The Sun is a middle-aged star, roughly 4.6 billion years old, and expected to keep burning for another 5 billion years or so. 24. Nuclear fusion in the Sun's core converts about 600 million tons of hydrogen into helium every second. 25. Stars don't actually twinkle. The shimmering effect is caused by turbulence in Earth's atmosphere bending their light. 26. The North Star, Polaris, isn't the brightest star in the sky, it's just closely aligned with Earth's rotational axis. 27. Betelgeuse, a red supergiant star, is so large that if placed at the center of our solar system, its surface would extend past the orbit of Mars. 28. Neutron stars are so dense that a teaspoon of their material would weigh about 1 billion tons on Earth. 29. When massive stars die, they can collapse into black holes or explode as supernovae, seeding the universe with heavier elements. 30. Some stars we see in the night sky may have already died. Their light is just now reaching us after traveling for thousands or millions of years. 31. Not even light can escape a black hole once it crosses the event horizon, which is why they appear completely black. 32. The supermassive black hole at the center of our Milky Way, Sagittarius A, has a mass of about 4 million suns. 33. The first ever image of a black hole was captured in 2019, showing the black hole at the center of galaxy M87. 34. Time moves more slowly near a black hole due to its intense gravity, an effect predicted by Einstein's theory of relativity. 35. Quasars, powered by supermassive black holes, can outshine entire galaxies of hundreds of billions of stars. 36. Neutron stars can spin extremely fast. Some pulsars rotate hundreds of times per second. 37. Gravitational waves, ripples in spacetime first predicted by Einstein, were only directly detected for the first time in 2015. 38. Some black holes are believed to have formed within the first second after the Big Bang, known as primordial black holes. 39. The Milky Way galaxy contains an estimated 100 to 400 billion stars. 40. The Milky Way and the Andromeda galaxy are on a collision course, expected to merge in about 4-5 billion years. 41. Galaxies come in different shapes, spiral, elliptical, and irregular, and the Milky Way is classified as a barred spiral galaxy. 42. The observable universe is roughly 93 billion light-years in diameter, even though the universe itself is only about 13.8 billion years old, due to the expansion of space. 43. The universe is expanding, and that expansion is accelerating, a phenomenon attributed to a mysterious force called dark energy. 44. Roughly 95% of the universe is made up of dark matter and dark energy, neither of which has ever been directly observed. 45. There are more stars in the observable universe than grains of sand on all of Earth's beaches combined, by most estimates. 46. The James Webb Space Telescope has captured light from some of the earliest galaxies formed after the Big Bang, over 13 billion years old. 47. Galaxy clusters are held together partly by gravity from dark matter, which makes up far more mass than the visible stars and gas. 48. Some galaxies are cannibals. Larger galaxies can absorb and merge with smaller companion galaxies over billions of years. Space exploration. 49. NASA's Voyager 1, launched in 1977, is the most distant human-made object in existence, currently around 15.8 billion miles from Earth. 50. In November 2026, Voyager 1 is expected to reach a distance of 1 light day from Earth, meaning a radio signal takes a full 24 hours to reach it. 51. Voyager 1 carries a golden record with sounds, images, and greetings from Earth, intended for any civilization that might one day find it. 52. The Apollo 11 mission landed the first humans on the Moon on July 20, 1969. 53. Apollo astronauts left mirrors on the Moon that are still used today to precisely measure the Earth-Moon distance using lasers. 54. The International Space Station orbits Earth roughly every 90 minutes, meaning astronauts aboard see about 16 sunrises and sunsets a day. 55. The space race between the US and Soviet Union drove huge leaps in rocket technology throughout the 1950s and 60s. 56. Sputnik 1, launched by the Soviet Union in 1957, was the first artificial satellite ever put into orbit. 57. NASA's Artemis program aims to return humans to the Moon and eventually support crewed missions to Mars. 58. Reusable rockets, pioneered commercially in the 2010s, have dramatically reduced the cost of reaching orbit. 59. The Hubble Space Telescope has been operating since 1990 and has captured some of the most iconic images in astronomy. 60. China's Tiangong space station has been continuously crewed since 2022, making China only the third nation to independently maintain a long-term space station. 61. As of 2026, astronomers have confirmed over 6,000 exoplanets, planets orbiting stars beyond our own solar system. 62. Some exoplanets, called rogue planets, don't orbit any star at all and drift freely through space. 63. Scientists estimate the Milky Way alone could contain over 100 billion planets. 64. The habitable zone, sometimes called the Goldilocks zone, is the region around a star where conditions might allow liquid water on a planet's surface. 65. Some exoplanets are so extreme that they're theorized to have skies that rain glass sideways, driven by supersonic winds. 66. The TRAPPIST-1 system contains 7 roughly Earth-sized planets orbiting a single small star, several within its habitable zone. 67. No confirmed evidence of extraterrestrial life has ever been found, despite decades of searching. 68. The Drake equation is a famous formula used to estimate the number of communicating civilizations that might exist in our galaxy. 69. SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, has been scanning the skies for signals from other civilizations since the 1960s. 70. The WOW signal, a strong radio signal detected in 1977, remains unexplained and has never been detected again. 71. Space is completely silent because sound needs a medium like air or water to travel through, and space is a near total vacuum. 72. Without a spacesuit, exposure to the vacuum of space would cause a person to lose consciousness within about 15 seconds. 73. There is no true up or down in space. Orientation is entirely relative. 74. The color of a star reveals its temperature. Blue stars are hottest, red stars are coolest. 75. A shooting star isn't a star at all. It's a small piece of debris burning up as it enters Earth's atmosphere. 76. Auroras, the northern and southern lights, occur when charged particles from the sun interact with Earth's magnetic field and atmosphere. 77. Astronauts can grow slightly taller in space because microgravity allows the spine to decompress. 78. Fire behaves differently in microgravity, burning in a spherical shape rather than the teardrop shape we are used to on Earth. 79. Cosmic microwave background radiation is the faint afterglow of the Big Bang, still detectable throughout the universe today. 80. A light year measures distance, not time. It's the distance light travels in 1 year, about 5.88 trillion miles. 81. From space, Earth's atmosphere appears as a thin blue line, sometimes called the overview effect for how it changes astronauts' perspective. 82. Earth is the only known planet in the universe confirmed to support life. 83. Earth's magnetic field protects the planet from most harmful solar radiation and cosmic rays. 84. The famous pale blue dot photo of Earth was taken by Voyager 1 in 1990 from about 3.7 billion miles away. 85. If the solar system were shrunk so the sun were the size of a basketball, Earth would be about the size of a peppercorn, roughly 26 meters away. 86. Earth travels through space at roughly 67,000 miles per hour as it orbits the sun. 87. Total solar eclipses are possible because the sun is about 400 times larger than the moon, but also about 400 times farther away, making them appear nearly the same size in our sky. 88. Earth is the densest planet in the solar system. 89. A supermoon occurs when a full moon coincides with the moon's closest approach to Earth in its orbit, making it appear slightly larger and brighter. 90. Earth's rotation is very gradually slowing down, lengthening our days by about 1.8 milliseconds per century. 91. The Vera C. Rubin Observatory, which began full operations in 2025-2026, is expected to dramatically increase the discovery rate of asteroids, comets, and other transient cosmic events. 92. NASA's Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope, launching in 2026, has a field of view over 100 times larger than Hubble's. 93. A meteor shower occurs when Earth passes through debris left behind by a comet, causing many meteors to appear to radiate from one point in the sky. 94. The Perseid meteor shower, one of the most reliable annual showers, comes from debris left by comet Swift-Tuttle. 95. Comets develop tails because heat from the sun causes ice and dust to vaporize off their surface, always pointing away from the sun regardless of the comet's direction of travel. 96. Interstellar objects, bodies that originated outside our solar system, have only been confirmed passing through in recent years, including Oumuamua in 2017 and Comet 3A Atlas in 2025. 97. Space agencies use gravity assists, swinging spacecraft past planets to gain speed, to reach distant destinations without needing to carry all the fuel themselves. 98. The Chinese Chang'e program has successfully returned lunar samples to Earth and continues exploring the moon's south pole. 99. Space debris, old satellites, rocket parts, and fragments is a growing concern, with hundreds of thousands of trackable objects currently in orbit around Earth. 100. Despite everything we've learned, most of the universe, including dark matter and dark energy, remains fundamentally unexplained, meaning some of astronomy's biggest questions are still wide open.